Test 1 2 test. There we go. Test. You want to test your sound in your ear?
Okay.
Test.
This guy's got to be walking too fast to be the white hat from last time.
Here's one of them right there.
Yeah, no, that's not the same one. Mr. Know-It-All.
Chris, right there.
Testing 1 2. Just put that up to your head and see what it sounds like.
No, you don't have to come up. Just, I had it on my earpod.
Testing 1 2. I'm coming through on the radio.
Testing 1 2. Testing
Yep,
1.
I got you.
Yep. Now
Test.
you can hear me.
All right, good. We're
All right.
good. All right, we'll shut that off.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Manhole Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, $2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, $4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, $3,000 below book. See you at Denny Manhole Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you will score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at Regional.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota. From the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection, Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection. Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
Hugo Jansen is number 4. He is their defensive back. He's 6 foot, 170 pounds, and he's a junior. Then we have number 9 is Slade Gunyor. He's their defensive back, 6 foot, 170 pounds. He's a sophomore. We have
6'1", 220-pound freshman, number 13.
number 13 is Gavin Folkers, linebacker, 6'1", 220 pounds. He's a freshman.
210-pound sophomore.
We have another linebacker, number 14, Tristan Rogers, 5'9", 210 pounds. He's a sophomore.
5'10", 190 pounds.
Then we have number 28, Colton Colomby, or Colomb. He's a linebacker, also 5'10", 190 pound senior.
20-pound junior, number 42.
Number 42 is Trent Pogney, defensive line, 6 foot, 220 pound senior.
225-pound senior, number 75.
Number 75 is Blaine Lapointe, defensive line, 5'9", 225 pound senior.
190-pound senior, number 71.
Number 71 is Ty Murray, defensive line, 5'11", 190 pound senior.
6'2", 235-pound junior, number 45.
Number 45 is Shashawn Roach Valandra, defensive line, 6'2", 235 pound, and he is a junior. And also out there is number 85, King Horse-looking. He's a linebacker, 6 foot, 205 pound senior.
For the Custer Wildcats.
For the Wildcats,
At defensive back,
we have number 2 is Joshua First, defensive back, 6 foot, 175 pound senior. Number 5 is Daniel Sedlacek. He's a linebacker. He's a 6 foot, 190 pound. He's a junior. Number 10 is Ashton Decker. He's a defensive back, 5'8", 145 pound, and he is a junior. Number 11 is Dathan Elmore, defensive back, 5'9", 165 pound, and he is a senior. We'll be seeing a lot of Elmore.
Yeah.
He's been our defense so far. Number 14 is Sterling Sword. He's a defensive back, 5'9", 140 pound, and he is a sophomore. Number 25 is Micaiah Grace, linebacker, 5'11", and he is 180 pounds, and he's a senior. Number 31 is Brennan Haynes, linebacker, 5'8", 170 pounds, and he's a senior. Number 35 is Matthew Ramsey, defensive end, 6 foot, 180 pound, senior. Number 52 is Eli Steele. He's a linebacker, 6 foot, 180 pound, and he is a junior. Number 54 is Ty Daly, defensive end, 6 foot 2, 190 pound junior. And then we have number 56, Garrett Carlin, defensive end, 6 foot 4, 185 pound senior.
Well, when you were calling off that Todd County team, them boys got a little weight to them.
That they do.
Over there, and we might have a little trouble with them tonight. You don't know. Of course, it's raining, like I said earlier. It's raining like cats and dogs and chickens and cows for a minute here, and then now it's calmed down to just cats and dogs.
Face the flag, place your right hand over your heart as the national anthem is played by Custer Pep Band under the direction of Ms. Catherine Halliday.
All right. As you can see on the camera there, you got water dripping off. I got a canopy out there for the camera person outside, and you can see that water dripping off that canopy. And we'll have a few heads in and out of the shot because there's a couple people sitting under the canopy taking advantage of that. Got our fans trying to keep them dry. And hopefully the rain is scheduled to stop around 7 o'clock. So we're hoping that by 7, halftime somewhere maybe, that it will calm down and be a little bit better out there tonight.
Well, let's see if we can get this coin toss done a little bit faster than our last one that we had here.
Oh, my goodness.
Todd County comes in at 0-4. Wildcats are 1-3.
And the Wildcats 1-3. 2 of those games, they were in the game with West Central the first game of the year until the third quarter. And they were actually ahead at halftime. And then they played Belle-Fourche.
And they were ahead at that one at halftime also.
And Belle-Fourche came back at the last minute or two and scored a touchdown, didn't they?
That they did. They won it in the fourth quarter or towards the end. So,
right.
And they could easily be 3-1 right
exactly.
now. Lennox is the one that beat them pretty soundly. And that one, Lennox was played Todd County last week on Friday, and they beat Todd County 50-0.
Right.
That one was over at halftime.
Right.
But I still think this is going to be a good game for the Wildcats. It's going to be a lot of ground game. I don't think a lot of passing is going to happen at this one tonight.
Maybe not. But then again, Elmore might pass, but I know Todd County will pass.
Yeah.
They pass the ball. If you remember, last year before when they were here, they were passing team.
Yeah. So Todd County has deferred, and they're going to be kicking off to the Wildcats. Wildcats will be getting it from the east side going to the west. Can't complain about the sun shining in their eyes tonight because it's all cloud cover.
Yeah.
So the girls are up at the L&I tournament playing volleyball up there today and tomorrow. Not sure how they've done up there, but if you want to watch some volleyball, the L&I tournament is going on.
Yep. And then Coach Drew said, I think the girls got second. Stevens barely beat them.
That's in cross country.
Yeah. And then the boys, he might give us a report here in a minute on the boys.
Also, the Buffalo Roundup was today, and I heard that the Buffalo did cooperate a little bit.
Yes, they did. They did cooperate. And there wasn't quite as much of a runaround as it was last year. And we did see some funnel clouds out there today.
Wow.
There were 4 or 5 funnel clouds just east of the corrals right after the roundup was done.
So kicking off for Todd County is Trent Pugney. Back to receive for the Wildcats would be Elmore and
there, it's
Grace. Short.
Somebody better pick it up.
And we drop down on it. I believe that's number 5, Sidlacek.
He almost lost a handle on it when it hit him in the chest.
So we'll be starting off at about the 35-yard line.
We'll apologize when the ball is about right where it's at because of the little post of the canopy. But I think that's the only one you're going to see once they move the ball. It'll be gone.
And looks like Sidlacek gets it. He's got 10, another 15. So he gets up to about the 49-yard line of Todd County.
A couple missed tackles there, and Sidlacek got a first down. Took the ball outside, off tackle.
He got 16 yards off of that. So here we go again.
Yep, we're running a slot with a tight end on this side.
Elmore under center. He hands it off. That one is to Sidlacek again. He dives for 3.
He just about lost that ball.
He had to dive to catch it.
Yes, he did. He got hit, and it kind of popped out.
Second down in about 7. Yeah, I seen that ball. It was out there, and he was diving. And come here, ball.
Yeah. 2nd and 8, long 7.
Well, yeah,
about 7.
And this time they fake it to Sidlacek, give it to Grace, and he gets up. He gets about maybe 3 more yards. Now at about the 43-yard line.
Tackled by number 13, Folkers.
Bringing up 3rd down, and now about maybe
3rd and about 4.
4. I'd say that ball is getting a little bit wet. It's starting to rain a little bit harder again. Handing off to Slotchek. He cuts into the middle, and he's got some room, and he gets up to about the 31-yard line.
Yep. First down. Wildcats.
Picked up another 11 yards.
1st and 10, Custer.
Line did a decent job of opening that hole right up the middle. Todd County looks like they're in a 53 defense, and man, they're up tight.
Yeah.
Broken play.
Slip by Elmore, and he gets sacked for a loss, about 3-yard loss.
Well, he was looking for a handoff, and there was nobody there to take it.
Everybody else is wet.
Yeah, I'm not taking that wet thing.
Yep. And then he did slip a little bit out of there.
A couple yards. He's 2nd and about 13.
Elmore again coming up under center. Oh, there's a fumble, and Todd County recovers it, number 45. That's Ashawn Roach-Valandra.
That's the one thing. You're just going to have to play handoff football until you have to throw.
Yep. So they get it at about the 37.
Reminder that tonight's game is live streamed on sportsticketlive.tv. Can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to be here. But you can watch it in high definition from anywhere in the world. Sportsticketlive.tv.
So it looks like Slade Moore is their quarterback, and he hands it off.
And there was a slip. He might have got another 2 or 3 yards on that if he hadn't slipped on the cut.
Tristan Rogers with the run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit slick out there. Pass, and this time they go to number 45, and he gets about maybe...
That's that tight end.
Yep, 7 yards. Roach Valandra with that.
There to tackle. Bring up 3rd and short for the Falcons.
He picked up about 9 on that. They got 3rd and 1. He was right in the middle, wide open. He's a pretty big guy.
Yeah. That was just a tight end dump.
Yep. And they go with the quarterback sneak on that one. He gets the first down, gets about almost 3 yards. Well, they're at the 49.
1st and 10 Falcons.
Yeah, that Roach Rolandra, he's 235 pounds.
Wow.
For a tight end. Now they switch him. They put him out way wide. Wide out. He's in motion. Pitch. That goes back to number 14, and Wildcats no gain.
They sniffed that out.
Yep, Rogers on that. Maybe a foot gain. They're going to give him a yard.
You got Grayson Solachik out there. The outside linebacker, he kind of forced him, number 14. Is that? Oh, that's Sterling Sword. The outside linebacker over there.
Yep. Their other end is a 220-pound end.
By Rogers again, tackled by a host of Wildcats after a short game.
Rogers on that carry. He got maybe 3 more.
Solachik come off the bottom of that pile again, too.
Third down coming up here for the Todd County Falcons. About 6 yards to go. And they're going back, pass. Short dump, and he, no good. Fumbled around. Verlandra had it, but couldn't quite grab it and pull it down.
Yeah, and I don't think he'd have got there because Tennyson was on him and had his arms on him.
Yeah, Tennyson was ready to make a good tackle, but let off when he seen that ball bobbling around. So it's not Tennyson that's out there.
Oh.
Ramsey. Matthew Ramsey. So they're going for it on fourth down.
He's wide open for a second.
And he's overthrown. They were going for Verlandra.
No flags on the play. Custer will take over on downs. From their own 47-yard line.
6:40 left to go in the first period. Got my cameraman out there. He's a rookie. So excuse him if he misses a play or something. He'd laugh.
Here we go.
Here goes Solachik outside.
Got one guy to beat, and he gets down to the 20-yard line.
Wow. Wildcats are going to have to keep running that outside.
So that's about 33-yard carry.
That was a gain of about 33 yards.
So who do you have running the camera?
So here we go. Looks like Elmore is in the shotgun. Sidlachuk in the back. And Elmore keeps it. Going around the end also. He gets to about the 10. Now down at a 6-yard line. And there's a flag.
Uh-oh.
Snapped by Scott. There is a flag on the play.
Late hit. Out of bounds hit. Holding. Face mask.
And here's the call.
It is against the Falcons. Face mask.
Face mask against Todd County. That'll be half the distance to the goal.
On the 4-yard line. What are they going to run? Give it to Solachik?
Either give it to Solachik or do another quarterback keeper. It's kind of how they're setting up.
They're running twins to get them spread out.
Grace is out left on the left side. Elmore's under center. And they give it to
Solachik.
And he's in.
And that is Daniel Solachik. He is in for the touchdown.
So we had a couple good plays. One by Elmore. He went from the 20 all the way down to about the 6, so he got a good 14-yard run, but then there's a face mask on him. Put us at the 4. One play, and Solachik takes it in for a TD. So we're going to try and kick him the extra point. Elmore going to, oh, no, it looks like number 10, Decker. Oh, no, 19. Yeah, Imermino. Kind of waiting here on the ball. They all froze. Delay of game.
Delay of game on the Wildcats as they'll back it up 5 yards.
So, looks like we're going to be bringing Jace Kelly out.
Yeah, they could have kicked it.
Yep, we're still setting up to kick it, but I think he likes to kick it from longer distance maybe. I don't know.
That could be it. Practicing for the pro.
It was a fake. Give it to Grace, and he's going to pass it.
He's going to pass it.
And, so close. They're trying to get it to Solachik. Maybe that's what they needed was a few more yards.
A little more room.
Yep. The extra yards there for them to throw that pass. So
it is 6-0 in favor of the Wildcats. 6:19 left to go here in the first period.
Custer boys finished 10th.
In the cross-country meet, the Custer boys finished 10th today, and the girls were second.
In today's cross-country meet, the boys finished in 10th place as a team, and the girls finished in second. Yesterday's middle school football game, the boys beat Newcastle 43-20.
So in case you're wondering where that their cross country was at, that was at Hart Ranch. It was the Rapid City Invitational. The cross country was in Huron last weekend. The girls took second there, and the boys, I believe, took like fifth.
I thought the girls won it.
No, or maybe they did win it. Yeah, they did win it. So kicking off will be Imarino again. And we're going to have a flag on the Wildcats, offsides. We had somebody ahead of the line before the kick.
Huh. And that was a good kick.
Yeah. So we'll be now kicking it off. Well, could be one of them situations again where they like to kick it from deeper.
Yep, exactly.
So instead of from the 40, it'll be from the 35. Well, maybe it's their onside kick ploy that they're doing here, and just not sure if they like to kick it to the 50. And that's not as good, and it goes right down at the 40-yard line.
That ball is covered up by number 85.
Not a bad idea, kicking it hard on the ground, though.
Yeah.
You could hit somebody, and it could go bouncing everywhere.
It's going to be rolling on the grass, and the grass is wet, and so it's going to be a slick ball. So chance of getting a fumble is a pretty good chance. All right. Kunyor is their quarterback. They hand it off.
Oh, gets outside. Gets about 6 yards there.
I believe that's number 28, Cologne.
Gain of about 6 yards will be 2nd and 4.
Handing it off, and it's a fumble.
Ball is loose.
It's still rolling around out there.
Man.
And it squirted out several times.
Not sure.
Looks like there's a Todd County guy getting up off the bottom. What are we doing here?
Well,
they blew the whistle early. They said his knee was on the ground.
So let's see what they call here. There
was a penalty?
I don't see any laundry on the field. They're walking around talking to people about it. So they're giving the ball back where they had it at second down.
Inadvertent whistle, they'll be replaying 2nd down.
Huh. I think that's what we're going to have to call it, inadvertent whistle. 2nd and 4. And there comes a pass up the middle, and they tried getting it to number 85. That's horse looking.
It'll be 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 to go. I'm not sure when that inadvertent whistle came earlier.
5:34 left to go here in the first period. Falcons have the ball, 3rd and 4.
They have been able to move it a few times. They had 7 plays, and they did move it a little bit, and they turned it over on downs, Wildcat side. But I think they're going to go for it on 4th down. They're close to the half or 50-yard line here if they don't get it here. And there's a fumble.
Ball is loose on the fumble.
Loss of about a yard.
On the snap, Canoyer
It appeared that the quarterback was pulling his hands back. It's not a slippery ball. I think he didn't keep his hands up in there, and he started to pull back in between a slippery ball and pulling your hands out.
So let's see what they do here. Looking like they might kick it. Number 28 is going back there. That is Cologne. Low snap. Cologne gets it. Gets the punt off. And Wildcat Elmore picks it up. Slips. Coming around.
He kept his.
He's got some room to run.
And that is Elmore.
I think he could make it.
He's pretty fast.
Go all the way to the Wildcat touchdown.
Okay, he picked that up at the 27-yard line.
Flags on the field.
That is a touchdown. No hankies.
So 27-yard line, and he went all the way down for a touchdown. So that's real close to, I'd say, like a 73-yard run.
They're going to try the fake again.
And, oh, intercepted. No good.
He threw it way too late.
Yep.
No good.
So it is now 12-0 in favor of the Wildcats with 4:37 left to play here in the first period.
So we've had a couple big plays that have got us into scoring position, and that one on the punt, 73 yards all the way back for a TD.
It appears that the rain might be letting up just a little. It's still coming down, though. We can see it dripping off the canopy right in front of the camera.
It's a light mist.
Late mist. Mm-hmm.
Back deep for the Falcons. Scott and Flo.
Imarino,
For the Wildcats is Imarino.
he's going to punt this time. Try it at the 40-yard line. Make sure nobody goes ahead of that 40-yard line before he kicks it. Good kick. And that's picked up by number 24. That is Burley Scott.
With the return.
He got it at about the 15-yard line.
And he tried to make a turn out there and straight down.
So he's at the 21.
Ball's on about the 21.5-yard line.
So got the ball.
Yeah, they actually got the handoff, but it didn't go anywhere.
Maybe a yard.
Or who tackled, but there was no gain. 2nd and 10.
Slade Kenmore, their quarterback.
Canoyer?
That's it. And he keeps it.
Yeah, well, he bobbled it
Met by
again.
Sedlacek and maybe got a yard. They're saying he's at the 22.
Met by Sedlacek. Drove him backwards. Short gain on the play.
3rd down coming up.
3rd and long for the Falcons.
They got Twins receivers.
Yep, back to pass. And somebody's holding him up there. He's lost them there
Denoyer wrapped up.
at about the 17-yard line.
He had a moment to pass, but he couldn't get it off.
By Ty Daly and Matt Ramsey. Loss on the play will bring up 4th and long for Todd County.
4th and about 14. And they're back to punt. That's number 28, Colton Cologne. Oh, there's a flag. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. If it's on the Wildcats, it won't give them a first down. But it looks like they're going back the other way.
Todd County. Back almost 5 yards before
Todd County's just struggling.
showing punt.
They're at about the 14. And there goes the kick. Bad kick. Coming over here.
Just let it go.
Going to roll down at about the 36-yard line.
Wildcats will take over on the Falcons' 36-yard line.
2:19 left to go in the first period here. Cats are up 12-0. They've missed both their extra points, and they've both been 2-point fake kick attempts and passing to the end zone, and not successful.
There is a pitch to Grace. He gets met right at the line of scrimmage, taken down by number 14 and 71. That would be Rogers and Murray.
I'm not sure that was supposed to be a pitch. I think that was a bobble. Appeared to be a pitch.
So here we go, second down. Long 9. It'd be a shorter 10.
Cats in the I formation, too wide.
This time they give it to Grace again. He bounces off one, and he's got room to run. And he's going to be in.
He is in the end zone.
No hankies on the table. I guess we're good.
So that was from about the 35-yard line.
So would that be a 35-yard run?
Let me calculate that there. And yeah, I think it is.
Pretty soon we're going to have GPS buttons in all of them, and we'll know exactly how many yards they run on a 35-yard run.
Elmore keeps this one, and he goes right up the middle, and he's in.
That is Elmore. And
In for
his
2.
point keeper is good.
Because, you know, we've seen some of them guys run 40, 50, 60 yards on a 35-yard run. 1:33 left to go here in the first period. It is 20-0 in favor of the Wildcats. As we said before, the Falcons have had a rough 4 games here. They've only played 2 games to halftime.
Well, there's a minute 33, and if we get a turnover here and go down there and score, we would be halfway to that
there.
mercy rule. I'm sure the fans, you know, being able to watch the boys win here at home, that'd be a good one.
Yep, next week's the one we got to win, though.
That's Bennett County.
Homecoming. That game will be at 6 o'clock Friday night right here. We will be broadcasting.
Cologne back for the Falcons.
Up back, number 2 took that. And there is a host of tacklers taking him down.
Made it almost to the 30-yard line where the Falcons.
I think they're giving it to him at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he went backwards 5. They're lining up in the I double tight with one wide receiver up the middle.
Oh, going to get some yards, and that could be a first down from. That's by number 14, Rogers.
Yeah, he's going to be short. A yard and a smidge. Second down on a long one.
There's the handoff again. Slips in the backfield. It's by Rogers, and he maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not. I think he lost a yard.
He lost almost 2 yards.
Bennett County at this time is 1-3. There comes a run.
Oh, what a tackle.
Yep, Hugo Jansen.
So Logic picked him up right off the ground and put him down.
That's going to bring up fourth down and many yards for them to go. Probably 5. Like I was saying, Bennett County right now is at 1-3.
And we'll see what they do tonight. And that is the end of the first period. The Wildcats are up 20-0. And it is fourth down and about 5 for the Falcons right now on the other end of the field. Ouch.
So looking at Bennett County, they lost to Lee Deadwood. That was 0-39. They beat Todd County 33-0. They lost to Chamberlain, and they lost to Gordon Rushfield, Nebraska. Yeah, they beat Todd County 33-0. So the Wildcats, see how we do tonight on our home field. That could be even a better game for us for homecoming.
That Rushfield game, I'm wondering if that was a 9-man game. I don't know if Rushfield's 11-man or 9.
Yeah.
All right, switching directions, we'll start the second quarter. It's 4th and 5 for Todd County.
And it looks like they're about to punt. Going to be by Colomb. There's the kick, nearly blocked.
Got a good kickoff for getting 3 guys in his face. There's going to be should be a penalty on the Wildcats, but I don't think the ref saw it.
No, he got about 15 yards back. He picked it up at the 30.
Number 62 for the Wildcats was a block in the back. Refs didn't call it.
So the Wildcats, 55 yards for a touchdown. Elmore under center. And hands it off to Grace. Grace comes around the end. Left end, he's to the 40 and 35.
And now we're going to get a holding penalty on the wide receiver out there blocking. He had a great block. He stayed on his block, and then he grabbed him.
And that's going to bring the ball back some. So it could still be first down, and they'll mark it off from where the flag's at. So where we might lose 2 yards on this. Holding, like you said, Chuck.
Hold on Custer. 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
I'm not thinking so. It's a 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
I think it was
spot of the foul.
Spot of the foul, yep.
His flag was about 2 yards ahead of that.
Right.
Oh.
So it's still going to be first down.
First and 10 again.
And this time we hand off to Grace, and he comes around the right side. And there's going to be another penalty.
Grace again on the carry.
Probably holding.
I think this one might go against Todd County. Looked like a guy grabbing towards the helmet area there.
Personal foul, face mask on Todd County.
So that'll give us another first down.
You did see that.
Well, it was the eyes next to me that was really what caught it.
Oh.
I was wondering, I seen a lot of people there and thought there was something there, but there's some better eyes to my right.
Custer will be on Todd County's 36-yard line, first and 10.
So brings first down, handing it off to Grace. He goes up the middle. Got some good blocking there. He probably picks up about 7, 8 yards.
Pushed his way towards an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, I'm going to give him 8. Bringing up second down in about 2. Well, this is the first game this season here at the Wildcat Field that we have more players on the Wildcats team than we do on the opposing team. Passing it.
Nice pass.
That's caught by number, is that 90?
Number 90.
Caleb Rogge.
That is a first down.
First down.
That was a nice passing catch there.
So Wildcats are first down and 10 at the 15-yard line. Hand it off. Grace, or I said Logic.
No, they gave it to Logic up the middle.
Right.
It's like that's going to be another first down.
He's at about maybe the 3-yard line.
It is first and goal.
Wildcats have been doing pretty good on their offense, running the ball, and we've never had a fourth down yet. We've had several third downs, but only maybe 2 third downs at the most.
We're holding on to the ball fairly well for it being wet.
Yep.
There's a give to Solacek.
And he's in.
That is Daniel Solacek into the end zone for a touchdown. Let's hear it for that line again.
That quick hit up the middle, quick handoff to the fullback is working pretty good.
Well, and it looks like they're keen on Grace.
Right.
And we're faking it to Grace, and Sedlacek is already going up the center. Elmer passes it. Oh, broken up.
Away.
Pass intended for
I think that's number 25.
Number 30.
30?
Is who it was intended for.
With 10 minutes.
Or 90. No, Rogge.
Left in the second quarter.
I think it was Settlemare with the defense on that, knocking it away.
Good defense. 10:02 left to go. 26-0 in favor of the Wildcats.
Marino again kicking off for the Wildcats.
Scott and Cologne back again. Marino kicking off for the Wildcats.
Rogers and Cologne Beck.
Decent kick.
Rogers with it. Picks it up at the 25, and he's going to get yardage this time. Gets about to the 37.
There were about 6 Wildcats on that tackle there.
So he picked up about 12 yards.
It's like number 31 and number 9. 31 and 9 came off the bottom of that pile.
And they take him all the way to the 40. So that was a 15-yard run. And fumble. And he does maybe get right back a little bit more than the line of scrimmage. Give him 6 inches.
Neuer covered it up. 2nd and 10 on the.
You're still their center, or their quarterback under center. Pitches it to Rogers. Rogers gets maybe a yard.
Number 31, Haynes was the first.
Haynes grabbed him by the shirt and was pulling him back before a couple other Wildcats came in there and helped tackle him then.
Short gain for the Falcons. 3rd and long.
Well, Todd County just have not been able to get much on their running game. Their best play so far, they had a pass that was inside that they ended up picking about 8 yards up on the Wildcats at the beginning of the game. But since then, they just haven't been able to move the ball on the Wildcats.
That is Rogers again on the carry.
Rogers maybe picks up another yard.
And the Wildcats are doing a pretty good job inside there.
Daly on the tackle.
2 linebackers are coming up and filling holes, and
The 4th and a long 8 for the Falcons.
running basically a 44 defense there.
Looks like Cologne is back to
look at that. We got guys coming up.
And fakes it, and we tackle him. Loss of 2 yards.
Brought down.
Zlacek brings it down.
Yep.
Custer will take over on down.
We brought our guys all up on that side of the line. They kind of figured they were probably going to get a fake.
So Wildcats take over at the 40-yard line of Todd County. Elmore in the shotgun. Oh, low snap, and looks like
it never got out of the center's hand. It hit the ground and rolled back.
Going to have to talk to our groundskeeper. He's going to have to mow the lawn a little bit shorter in that area. Just get out of the grass.
I'm sure. It hit that grass and just took it right out of his hands.
Yep. Loss of 2.
There's the good snap. We're going to go deep. Wide
open. Yep.
That's Playstead, isn't it?
Yep, that's Playstead. Gets to the 25-yard line.
Is complete. There's a flag on the play. That's a personal foul.
Face mask.
Against the Falcons.
That's going to tack on another 15.
That'll be half the distance to the goal from there.
Actually, it should have been 15.
Yep.
They were inside the 30, though.
Oh.
So now it's at the 12-yard line.
There goes
Elmore.
Got the referee in the middle of the play.
That's what you call a referee pick.
Yeah, a referee pick.
He is in the end zone.
That was a nice screen.
And that's how you use the guys in stripes.
7 minutes and 1 second. Wildcats are going to go for extra point here.
So Elmore is in the shotgun with Sedlacek as his lone back.
Yep, we got a slot. Twins right.
Looking the pass. Passing it and intercepted.
Pass intended for Micaiah Gray.
If Elmore would have run that, he'd have been in for 2.
Yep. So that was by King Horse looking that intercepted that ball, so it's now 32-0.
There was nobody in front of Elmore when he got out there, rolled out.
Well, and he could start running, and they do some pretty good dancing, so they can, fake somebody out here and there, and he only had 3 yards to go.
Right. 2.5.
Okay. So Wildcats are going to be kicking off again.
That camera is showing that rain coming down. It's still coming down.
Yeah. Well, it did get a little bit lighter earlier, but it's heavy again. Might have to tell the groundskeeper not to put the sprinkler system out this weekend.
Number 2, Yellow Eagle, and number 24, Scott.
There's the kickoff. Fairly good, low. Picking it up. Well, it just dies at the 20-yard line. Rogers picks it up, though, and he's not going to get anything but a loss of a yard.
On the return, looks like you lost the ball.
Oh,
And
it's
nope.
Todd County.
Todd County ball. Nice tackle by a multitude of Wildcats.
Well, they'll be at about the 20-yard line.
Our kicker, he's planting his foot, and he's just sliding like crazy when he goes to kick. He's lucky he got to kick that good.
We probably shouldn't have put the silicone in with the fertilizer that we put down earlier this week.
The silicone?
Yeah.
You silicone the field?
It makes it shine.
Oh.
So their quarterback is back to pass, and
he got loose.
Yep. And he's going to pick up 10, maybe 15
Going
yards.
out of bounds.
That is a first down for Todd County.
That's their best effort tonight.
Yep. He gets it to the 36-yard line. That's a 16-yard play.
That was a broken play, too, because he bobbled the ball about 3 or 4 times trying to hand it off, and he ended up having to take it and slide out.
Well, and all the guys he was going to hand it off to, they had their backs to him. So I thought maybe he was looking at passing. And then he thought, well, there's a bunch of Wildcats coming at me, and I'd run too if I had a bunch of cats coming at me. Back to pass.
Wide
Going out
open.
for the tight end. Well, he's the big guy. And
That's
he's
going to be
pick up-
another first down.
Yeah, he gets to the 49.
It's complete to Ashawn Roach Valandra.
That's Roach Verlandra with that catch.
First down.
235-pound tight end. I believe that's Roach Valandra that's in the backfield now. Nope, they hand it off. That's Rogers. Oh, he's got some room.
He's moving along.
Yeah, and this is their best drive so far, and they're down at about maybe the 18-yard line.
But a big gain for the Falcons deep into Wildcat territory.
17-yard line. Yeah. So far, this is going to be their fourth play of this drive. They started at the 20-yard line, and they've had some pretty big plays. End around. Number 4, that's Jansen.
End around was to Jansen. Gain of a few yards on the play.
Looks like he picked up around 4. Second down, 6.
Second and about 6 for the Wildcats. For the Falcons.
Well, the Falcons, they decided they better start putting some scores on the scoreboard or could end at first half. Hand off to Rogers. He got tripped up by number 90. That's Rogge.
That he was tripped up by number 31, Haynes. Short gain on the play. It'll be third and about 3 for the Falcons.
Third down coming up. He did pick up some yards on that one. Long 4 right now. Going around.
There's a wide open receiver.
Again.
Man,
That is, again, number 45, Roach Valandra.
Wide open. They actually had 2 receivers wide open out there.
Yeah, there was one that was a little bit shorter, but he seen Roach Valandra waving back there in the end zone.
It was a nice play.
That it was. So that took them 6 plays for their touchdown.
I think the rain is kind of backing off a little bit.
So let's see. They're going to go for it.
Rolls out to the
Kanyora
left.
has it, and he's got stopped. He almost made it.
Conyer almost got in there.
Looked like he was going to get loose, and next thing you know, we had a host of tacklers there, and they pushed him back. So,
32-6 with 5:03 left to go here in the first period. That should give the Falcons a little spark. I don't think they're going to get 50-pointed at halftime.
Nope. I think we might have to go to the second half. Which is all right. That's why we're here. So it looks like the radar says the rain's going to let up for about maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then it's going to start raining again.
Oh, yeah? That's a lot of green cloud.
Yep.
Kicking off for the Falcons, number 42, Poigney. Back deep, Solacek and Sullivan.
Let there be light.
Yeah, it was starting to cool off in here, so I thought I'd turn on the fluorescent lights. Now I can see my score sheet again. And here's the kick, low kick, picked up. I think that's number 25 for the Wildcats, Grace.
He's going to get out in the open, I think, and they ain't going to catch him.
He picked that up at about the 36-yard line.
Somewhere in there. He ducked 2 tackles, and he bounced off one. And, you know, the one thing I've seen him do tonight at least twice, he comes up to his blockers and puts his hand out on their back and then waits for the block to cut off from it and go one way or the other.
Well,
I had a running back in college that used to do that with me. He'd come up behind me and put his hand on me as we're going downfield, and then he'd push me one way or the other for a block and cut.
Well, it kind of helps the blocker out in front know which way you want to go to
right.
Get the guy going the opposite direction to give you a better lane. So that brings us up to 38-6. Oops, somebody moved.
Yeah, it would be on us.
False start on the Wildcats.
Going to make it a 7.5-yard try.
Got Zidlachik and Grace in the back. And the handoff to Grace. Wow, he's got lots of. There he's in.
He did make it in. Missed tackle.
With 4 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second quarter.
40-6.
Todd County 6.
40-6. There's 4:48 left to go here in the first period.
Well, halftime, we might see a little bit of the crowd leave, but I think we're still going to have some spectators out there.
Yeah, there's several of them that got their water shutters on top of their heads, and
plenty of room to sit out here to watch it, even if you need to bring on an umbrella. So if you want to come for the second half.
Yeah, feel free. It's going to quit raining for about 3 minutes.
Just a little bit of a donut hole that's there, and then we'll be back in the rain, and here comes the kick.
They could have called us off sides again.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So, looks like we got
That is
Roach Valandra with the carry. I don't think he got much yards on that.
The referee standing on the sideline over there, he just kept his hands in his pocket.
They must be cold.
It must be. He doesn't have any gloves on.
Well, let's see if the Wildcats can hold Falcons right now. They hand it off to Rogers. He slips. He lost some yards.
Loss of about a yard. Second and 11.
Second and 11. It's actually a long 10. And this time they pass and intercepted by the Wildcats. Nobody's in front of that guy.
That's Michael Grace, I believe.
Number 4. That is Michael Grace.
That is a pick 6 for Michael Grace.
That's a 35-yard run back.
Nice job there. They're putting in second stringers, and he had a gift horse fall right in his hands. T.
They need the T.
They don't want the S.
No, let's have some coffee.
Or the U. They want T.
Wildcats as they look for their T.
It's a British thing. They must be out for tea. Oh, it's way back here on the kickoff yet, probably.
Well, that should be a different T.
There it is, in the ground.
Oh, they used the same one. Did you make them a hole out there they could store that in?
Yep. As soon as they kick, it covers up. You never even know it's there.
Wow.
And they didn't want it, it's a tripping hazard. So
right.
Now they got T. Emarino is going to try and kick this one.
Emarino will be attempting the extra point.
Wildcats with a 40-point lead at this time. There's the snap, and it's up. Look at that. It's good.
He slipped again with his plant foot, but he did make it in.
Seconds left in the second quarter. Custer 47, Todd County 6.
Cats have scored 2 touchdowns in less than a minute.
Right. About maybe 50 seconds. We scored the one at 4:48, and this one we scored at 3:56. about 52 seconds. Well, and there's plenty of time yet. If we keep scoring in that amount of time, we could end up in the mercy rule. It has to go through the first half.
Right. And in the second half, once it hits 50, it's done.
Wildcats will be kicking it off in the second half. Marino with the kick.
Oh, he didn't slip that time.
Nope.
Nice kick.
Take it at the 16. Ooh,
Oh,
wow,
man.
did he
There's
get caught down. That's a clothesline.
I think that's going to be an illegal hit.
I think there's a flag out there.
There is a flag on the field.
He got clotheslined.
Yes, he did.
That's right at the 30-yard line.
Now they're trying to discuss what the penalty might
If
be.
you are cold, there is hot chili and hot beverages available in the concession stand.
Hot chili and hot beverages. We'll be back in about 3 minutes.
Yep. You want me to get some for you, Chuck?
Well, now he tossed the flag down by the football.
Need to put a conveyor system in here so we can just call down there, give them our order, and then just have it conveyed up here.
Well, I think you could do the bank vacuum tube, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah. It'd be like a, and there it is.
Yeah.
Gonna have to slow it down a little bit if it's a coffee, or put it in one of those there plastic containers that don't spill or anything.
Personal foul. Wildcats.
Yep. That'll be 15 yards tacked on. So that'll bring them up to close to, well, let's say the 43-yard line.
Oh, what are we doing? Oh, they're discussing what they're going to do here.
Just
again.
Put it at the 50-yard line. When in doubt.
Yeah, just pick an even line, put it on there.
Yep. Makes it easier for the guys up in the booth to know where the ball's at.
My goodness. Why are we taking so long?
Right, they still got to walk it off because that's where the ball was brought down, is at the 29. Oh, it's Wildcats must have the ball, though.
What?
I didn't hear everything.
Well, there was a fumble. We talked about that he fumbled it.
He fumbled the ball.
Right, but there's a personal foul on the Wildcats before the ball was dead. So it's going to bring the ball back 15 yards, but the Wildcats will have the ball at the 44-yard line.
Looks like they will
Yeah.
off the penalty after the turnover.
That was a long call to New York to figure that one out.
Well, it's long distance. Takes
It
a
is
while.
long distance.
Wildcats, did they even know they had the ball?
I don't know. They didn't come off the field acting like they knew they had a football.
So here we go. That looks like
That's Grace.
That's Grace.
That is Micaiah Grace.
He's running it in from the 44-yard line.
Almost untouched into the end zone. No flags on the play.
They're going to go for one again. It is now 3 minutes and 40 seconds, so
16 seconds.
16 seconds for that touchdown.
Yep.
After they created the fumble. It is 53-6.
Low snap.
We got
On
a
the play.
penalty.
Offsides on defense.
Half the distance to the goal. Try it again.
Number 45, he came through the middle.
So now if they keep on doing this half the distance to the goal, sooner or later, it's that where the front end of the ball is, and that looks like
look
it's
at
good.
that
Wow.
nice kick.
That's almost as good as Quartermeyer.
Yeah, that was a nice kick.
3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Custer 54.
It's now 54-6. If the Cats score again.
Yep. If the Cats score again, we'll be up by more than 50 points. It'll be actually 54 points, and but it has to go through the first half.
Right.
But as I was talking, half the distance to the goal line each time, and as soon as the ball, because you got to go half the distance from the front of where it was, but sooner or later it's going to be on the goal line. Because if it's only got a foot to go and half a distance, well, that's 6 inches, and the ball is about maybe a 10-inch football, so that gives you a touchdown.
You were overthinking that, Joe.
I was dreaming about that last night.
Were you?
Yep. So here we go. Emarino with the kick. I believe it's Rogers that's back there.
There's another good kick.
Very good kick.
Man, he's doing good.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
And brought down at the 31-yard line.
Another hit.
It's number 24 with the carry.
Number
That's
10.
Scott.
Yeah, number 10 hit him first, Decker.
Also Decker in on the tackle.
So Todd County now gets it at the 31.
31-yard line.
We do have our younger kids. Couple of them out there. Michael Grace was going to run out there, and coach called him back.
Well, he might be worn out yet from that there long run back.
35-yard run back.
Yeah. Conure was in the shotgun. He's back to pass. Looking, and he pitches. And running that. Seen a 2 on the number, but I wasn't sure what the last number is.
Silacic was out there and hit him and rolled off from him.
That was number 28, Cologne with that carry. He probably got maybe 4 or 5 yards.
Looks like 5.
Yep, give him 5.
About second and 5.
3 minutes to go this second quarter. Couple turnovers there really quick by Todd County. That was 14 extra points for the Wildcats. Fake the handoff, and they give it that's number 14, Rogers.
Rogers on the carry into Wildcat.
Gets a first down.
That'll be a first down.
They're at about the 48-yard line.
48-yard line.
It's just unfortunate that we got a rainy night because I think it would have had a different impact for Todd County anyways.
Yep.
They're just not used to
Well,
holding on to a ball.
right. And that's, like I said, 14 of our points just came from, a bad pass and then a fumble. And Rogers, and he got met at the line of scrimmage, maybe lost a half a yard.
That was Rogers.
They're going to give him to the line of scrimmage.
83.
Parker.
83 is Quade Parker. Bringing up second down and 10. Handing it off. Nope, going to pass it.
Rolling out for a pass.
And we almost had him. And now we are going to get him.
And there's a flag.
Brought down by number 75.
We just had one of them hit one of our guys in the back. I don't know if that's part of the flag.
Illegal block, maybe?
And there's a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense.
Yep.
That's a hold against the Falcons.
So right when they were getting some yardage again on us, they got a sack and a penalty. I'd decline the penalty. It's going to put them into third down and still going to be almost 20 yards for them to go.
Twins are up 4-1 with their D team.
Minute 38 to go in this second quarter.
Yep, and it's 54-6 in favor of the Wildcats, and now they're trying to decide what they're going to do with this penalty. Like Joe said, we should decline it back there. It shouldn't even be in question.
Declining it. Bringing up third down.
Third and long.
Their helmet speaker must have been defective, and they finally got the word from the coach.
So they're at about the 41, so it's third down and 21. Low snap. Oh, and we sack him back for another loss of 7 yards. Sedlacek.
Well, the ball rolled back to the quarterback.
Yeah. And then the quarterback didn't grab it. It was their running back, and he was handing it off to the quarterback. Not sure.
And Sedlacek just took whoever had the ball.
So this is going to bring up fourth down. I believe they might punt it on this one with 1:07 to go, and the clock is running. It's still running.
Reminder that the Ravens cheerleaders will be performing at halftime.
Timeout called by Todd County. Well, they're probably thinking, who do we want to kick this ball to?
Yeah.
But looking at who we have back for receiving the kick is Tony Playstead, and he is a sophomore. Usually it's Elmore that's back there, and right now there's no need to have him in the ball game to get hurt.
Correct. And if these guys run one back on them, then
game might be over at halftime.
The game will, most likely be over at halftime.
So,
but they earned it just like everybody else if they blocked their guys.
Yep. So our Baltimore Ravens, the Youth Football League, their cheerleaders are going to be out there at halftime. But if we score, is there still a halftime?
Oh, I'm sure we'd let the girls do their routine.
Yep. That would be only right. Fair catch, and he muffed it. And Todd County comes down with it at the 30-yard line. Nope. They're pointing it for the Wildcats.
He's bringing the...
Fair catch called by Playstead.
And the other guy says, nope, Todd County has it.
Falcons will take over.
Oh, he's waving everybody down.
Right. Coach Bailey is schooling him on his fair catch attempt.
Well, he signaled for the fair catch, and then he turned his back.
Yeah.
And it's...
Well, when he dropped it, he just turned his back and didn't go for the ball.
And they hand it off to Rogers. Met by Sedlacek in the back. Sedlacek has been a key player tonight for our defense.
We're down to 30 seconds.
No gain on the play.
I think we're going to have a halftime, Joe.
All right. Well, that's good for them Raven cheerleaders.
Yeah. It's still raining, Joe.
Yep.
You said it was going to quit.
Well, I'll get a little bit less. I can't feel any rain. But
it's dripping off the tent down there again pretty good on the camera.
So,
SportsTicketLive.tv.
is it .tv or .com?
.tv will get you there.
Yep.
SportsTicketLive.tv or .com. We got both of them.
As soon as you start entering Sports Ticket Live, it comes up.
Yep.
Cunyor back
Look
to
for the Wildcats.
Pass, and he's looking deep.
Oh.
And he was out of bounds.
We had double coverage on him.
Attempted.
Bringing up third down.
Completed will be 3rd and 10.
So this here set it down started at their 31-yard line. They went 4 downs and had to kick, and they ended up getting the muff kicked at our 31-yard line.
You can also put in custer.liveticket.tv and you can get there.
Okay. Low snap again, Conyor. He picks it up. He's not going to pick up a lot on this here one. And they do a little bit of the twist here. Tackled by number 82, E.J. Gonzalez.
He's in bounds, so
that'll bring us to the end of this first half.
It will.
That should be the last play of the second quarter.
It is, and they made it to halftime 54-6 in favor of the Wildcats. Wildcats scored 3 quick touchdowns there in, 16 seconds and 50-some seconds, so just a hair over a minute. We scored 3 touchdowns.
Yep. So we scored a touchdown with 4:48 to go in the second quarter. Then we scored another one with 3:56 to go, and then another one with 3:40 to go. So, yeah, just about a minute and 8 seconds, like you said.
Wow. Crazy.
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to take a short time out. It's 14 and a half minutes till we see them back out on the field. And we'll play you some ads here and be back with you on SportsTicketLive.tv.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Mental Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, 2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, 4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, 3,000 below book. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you'll score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Every game has its ups and its downs. But when things go sideways, the road to recovery is an easy call. From training to surgery to therapy, call on the expertise of the orthopedics and sports medicine team at Regional Health. Our lineup of specialists, surgeons, therapists, and trainers provide support and top quality care for athletes at every level. Visit us in Spearfish or at our new orthopedic and specialty hospital in Rapid City. Regional Health gets you back in the game, better than ever. Find your specialist at regionalhealth.org/orthopedics.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
Kick off your tailgating season by scoring a great deal on a truck at Denny Mental Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We have over 400 used vehicles to shop from. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, we have them all. 2015 Sierra, 2,400 below book. 2016 Silverado LTZ, 4,100 below book. 2013 Silverado LTZ, 3,000 below book. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you'll score the best prices on our large selection. All stores conveniently located on East Mall Drive, Rapid City.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. From sunup to sundown, they're turning quarters into the dollars that drive our rural economy. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievements. Farmers Union Insurance Agency can provide you the safety net to keep you moving towards your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance Agency is focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance Agency, ensuring a brighter tomorrow.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection.
Life's an adventure filled with excitement, challenges, and achievement. Farmers Union Insurance can provide you the safety net to keep you moving toward your goals and enjoying life's rewards. With multiple locations across the state, Farmers Union Insurance agents provide quick quotes and professional services you deserve. Since 1948, Farmers Union Insurance has focused on insuring the people of South Dakota, from the most remote quarter section to the busiest intersection. Farmers Union Insurance, insuring a brighter tomorrow.
As a retired employee of a cooperative, I understand and appreciate the importance that they have in our lives. Prior to my career, I served in the U.S. Navy. Today, my passions are pretty much anything that include the outdoors. I've always had great admiration for linemen because they supply the services that we need. We are very proud to be a member of Black Hills Electric Cooperative.
A message from Black Hills Electric, your local Touchstone cooperative.
Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt Auto Dealers in Rapid City. We've got over 1,000. That's right, 1,000 used vehicles to choose from, starting under $4,000. Chevy, Honda, Toyota, Dodge, Ford, GMC, Ram, Jeep. We've got them all. Plus, we offer the best sales and service experience in the area. With more than 2,000 online reviews, you can hear straight from our satisfied customers. See you at Denny Menholt Rapid Chevrolet Cadillac, Toyota, and Rushmore Honda, where you're sure to score a great deal on our large selection. Kick off serious savings by scoring a great deal on a vehicle from Denny Menholt.
All right, we're back on live here. Joe's got some stats for you.
Yeah, I'll just give you a brief rundown of what's been going on here. It's been raining. All right, so it started raining at the start of the game, but the Wildcats came out that first part of the game, and they got the kickoff. They had 6 plays, but they ended up fumbling the ball, turning the ball over to Todd County. Todd County then went 7 plays, but ended up punting the ball to the Wildcats. Wildcats then went 3 plays and got a touchdown to get onto the scoreboard. And then we missed our point after, so it was 6-0. Todd County then went 4 plays again and ended up punting again to the Wildcats. And the Wildcats got the ball back, and when they punted it to us, we had a run back of 73 yards for a touchdown. And again, we did not convert on our point after, so the score was 12-0. Todd County got the ball again from the Wildcats kick, and it was 4 plays and out, punting the ball to the Wildcats. Wildcats then had the ball for 3 plays, and we had a 35-yard TD run by the Wildcats, making it 20-0. And then Todd County got the ball again, and in 4 plays they had to punt it, and that was the end of the first quarter. Wildcats leading 20-0. So coming into the second quarter, the Wildcats got the ball, and they went 5 plays for a touchdown, giving us 26-0. Then Todd County got the ball, and they went 4 plays, and they tried to do a fake kick, and they failed at that, so they turned the ball over to the Wildcats. Wildcats then went 3 plays and then scored another touchdown, making it 32-0. Todd County then got the ball, and it looked like they had a little bit of hope. You know, they went 6 plays and ended up scoring a touchdown, making it 32-6 in favor of the Wildcats. They punted the ball off to the Wildcats, and we went 64 yards for a run back for a TD, making it 40-6. And then Todd County got the ball back, and they went 2 plays. On their third play, they threw an interception, and the Wildcats ran it back for another touchdown, making it 47-6. Todd County then got the ball on the kick, and they went 1 play and fumbled the ball. Wildcats got the ball back and went 1 play and scored on a 44-yard TD run, making it 54-6. Todd County then gets the ball back, and they were going for a while. They had 2 sets of downs. They went 6 plays, and then they had to punt it, and they punted it to the Wildcats, and our return person muffed the kick, and then Todd County got it at their 31-yard line, and they went 3 plays, but then it came up halftime, so they were not able to score, but they will be getting the ball starting this second half. Wildcats are up 54-6. If for some reason it goes to a 50-point lead for the Wildcats, the game will be over. So I think there were supposed to be some cheerleaders out there at halftime, and when I was doing all this here stats here, I didn't get to watch. And did they get to go out there and cheer? I guess not. It was too wet out there.
The Ravens cheerleaders were wearing green, and I think they did a great job.
So we still have some fans out in the stands. It is a wet night. The field looks really good. It's good and green. Had a few early frost this week, but the grass is still green. It's going to slow it down from growing a little bit. It'll warm up towards the end of next week. Next Friday is homecoming football game. We are playing Bennett County. Bennett County, I believe, is at 1-3 right now. I'm not sure how they're doing tonight. Looking at the radar, we still got some green around us, so we could be seeing this showers for a while. Going to go into what's all happening next week, but looking at right now, next week, competitive cheer will be at Lead Deadwood. Volleyball, they are at the LNI, but then on October 3rd, they will have Lead Deadwood in Custer. And then on the 8th, they have Hot Springs at home. Wildcat volleyball team did beat Hot Springs down at Hot Springs about a week and a half ago. Cross country, they will be at the Sturgis Invitational next week. And let's see, boys golf. Next week they got regions. That'll be at Hart Ranch Golf Course. Todd County now coming back out onto the field. So we're going to be putting 3 minutes onto the clock. Give them time to warm up. Smells like somebody is doing some barbecuing over at the concession stand. Let's see, I'm going to go up here to Bennett County. They are playing Hot Springs tonight. They're playing them at Bennett County, at Martin. Bennett County is an 11B school, so they started a week earlier than the Wildcats did, and they had a bye week. That was 2 weeks ago.
Down to 2 minutes before the start of the third period here.
So for the Wildcat football, we got Bennett County at home next weekend, and then we're away playing Lee Deadwood up at Lee Deadwood. And then our next home football game will be October 18th. It's against Hot Springs. That'll be in 3 weeks. Then our final game of the year is against Pine Ridge. That's our regular season. So if we go into the playoffs, there would be another game after that.
Yeah, we probably better hang on to our hats there playing Lee Deadwood or Hot Springs after that game those two had against each other last week.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. 62-55.
Yeah, they said it was a lot of offense but not much defense.
No, not much defense. And Hot Springs had the ball with 30 seconds left to tie the game or win it. And they couldn't get it in the end zone.
So we're going to be playing Lee Deadwood in 2 weeks. Wildcats will be kicking off.
We're zooming in on that camera right now, and look at the rain coming down again.
Yes, indeed.
Second half about to get underway.
So back to receive for Todd County is Scott and I think Rogers. Nope, it's not Rogers back there. This is somebody else now. Has 8 in front of him. Could be Raspberry.
We got 12 on the field. Oh, now maybe we only have 11.
And there's the kick. Comes off, and they pitch it to Scott, and he loses.
Scott gets the pitch, tackled by the kicker, Romino.
He gets it about maybe the 25-yard line.
Yeah, the big guy had the ball in his hand, and he pitched it back.
And then they lost yards.
Somebody left the grill on down there to clean it up, and, man, is it smoking. I think there was fire coming out of it. Look at the smoke.
Oh, yeah, but it smells good.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I'm going to have to get myself a barbecue or something.
Oh.
Coming around, that's Rogers. Picked up maybe 3 yards. Going to give him 3.5 yards.
Be about 2nd and 7 for the Falcons.
We've pretty much taken out, it looks like, most of our starters except Sedlacek at middle linebacker.
We got Jace Kelly in there yet, too. He's a wide out. They hand it off that time. Ooh, goes down, but I think that's Rogers.
Yep, Sedlacek caught him again.
Number 75 of Wildcats, Jackson Lamb, came up. I think he got stubbed in the toe.
Might have. It is 3rd and about long 5.
And they hand it off to Rogers.
Rogers
2, he picks up 3, possibly getting to the first down marker. He's right at the 35.
They're going to signal him short by about a quarter yard.
Yep, 4th down.
Be 4th down and about 1.
I believe they're going to go for it this time.
Yeah, I'm not sure why we'd be back on a punt receive.
Just sneak up behind that referee. Yep.
Uh-oh, he's loose.
He's down at the 40, now 39.
Number 92 with the carry.
Into Wildcat territory.
Got about 30 yards on that, 31 yards.
He busted through that first line, and there was nobody on defense because everybody was at the line.
Handed off to Rogers. And gets tackled, maybe picks up 2.
He is tackled by number 75, Jackson Lamb. Short gain on the play.
Sterling Sword turned him in, and Jackson Lamb got him.
It's kind of unfair to have that there grill going and creating that there aroma.
I know.
And you can't just say, hey, give me a hamburger.
I know. It smells good.
Yep. So they hand off to the up guy, number 13, Folker.
Gavin Folker's on the carry.
Got 3 yards, about 3.
Yeah. He's at the 35-yard line. So, yeah, it's about maybe 3rd and 6. Because they started off at the 39, and now they're at the 35. Hand it off. Nope, gonna pass.
He's wide open.
And they get it to him. Oh, and he's going to break the tackle and break another tackle, and in he goes.
And there's no hankies on the field. Touchdown, Falcons.
That was Roach Vandalora.
That was a nice pass and catch.
35-yarder.
And, of course, it was the big guy catching it, and he was shaking them little light corners off like they were fleas.
Well, he got the first guy, and he carried him for about maybe 4 yards, shook him off, and then he was slowed down enough for another guy to get him around the legs, but he just kind of shook him off and went into the end zone. He's a big guy. Quarterback is under center and going to keep it. Coming around and didn't quite make it.
He got hit over there.
54-12.
6 minutes and 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Custer 54, Todd County 12.
So they took up some time off that, almost half the quarter.
Right. We are on a running clock on this second half now.
So does it run just all the time when the other team has the ball, or like does it stop running when there's change of possession?
Concession stand has half price hot dogs and pizza.
The clock guy would know better than me on the new rules.
It stops on scores and timeouts. All right. So we got that from the head coach also. He must have heard me talking about it. So here we go, getting ready to kick off for Todd County. number 42. That is Poigny. And kicks it low. Picked up at the 30-yard line.
That's Grace.
Yeah, that's Grace.
He's going to be gone again.
He is into the end zone. No flags on the play.
So that was at the 35-yard line, so that's a 65-yard TD run.
Is that two he's ran back tonight?
That it is. That makes it 60-12.
When he gets in the open, he's gone.
Yep.
He's one of our 400 runners now, and he's running pretty quickly.
Well, there he just had a 65-yard dash. And most of the time when you're out there running track, though, you don't have somebody that's looking at tackling you, though. I think they run a little bit faster on the grass. Oh. We got timeout being called.
By the Wildcats.
Nope.
No.
Todd County
Falcons.
Their head referee had to look and see which way Todd County was and make the right call. So all we got to do is stop them from scoring and score one more time, and we could be game over.
I believe it would be game over. Or we could kick a field goal. And actually, if we score two here, the game's over, isn't it?
Well, it should be.
Yeah. That's probably why they called a timeout, to see if they could score. There it is.
And there it is by Sedlacek.
No, that was a number. That was Plaisted, I thought.
Plaisted?
Tony Plaisted, number 6.
And that is the end of the game.
And that does end the game. He made it in before he fumbled the ball. And we did score the 2, and the game's over at 62-12 with 6:15 on the clock here in the third period. It was a running clock in this half. And the Wildcats get that kickoff return.
Well, and all we needed was that extra 2 points.
Correct.
Because going in at halftime, we were up by 48 points. They made a touchdown, which took them up by 8 points, or we needed to score 8 points, and that's what we just did.
Right. And that was it. And the Wildcats win tonight, 62-12 on a rainy night. Everybody's going to have to go home and take a hot shower. It's wet and damp and everything. So we don't have much to comment other than there was a lot of scoring going on, and some of it was rather quickly for the Wildcats.
Well, we had several of them that were fast plays. We had an interception. We had several runbacks for TDs, and 2 of them by Grace.
Right.
And I think Elmore had one also early on in the first half. So this one, they came out, Todd County, that third quarter. They went on 4th down, ended up getting the first down, and then 3 plays later, they did score on a 35-yard run, which made it 54-12, but then they kicked it off to the Wildcats, and Grace was in there, and he was one of the up men on that one instead of being back there because their kicker was kicking short. He picked it up, went right through the middle, had some good blocks, and ran 65 yards for a TD. And
that he did.
And then Plaisted went in for the 2-point conversion afterwards, which made it a 50-point game.
Yep, and that would be the end of football at the Custer Field tonight. And we'd like to thank everyone that watched on Sports Ticket Live. I know the fans were, the loyal fans were here with their umbrellas and whatnot, but I'm sure some of you were watching from the comforts of your home or wherever, on your phone, wherever. And we appreciate you watching the game tonight on Sports Ticket Live. Joe Urick and Chuck Arsenault. And thanks to my camera guy, Chad Borkowski out there, did a great job for us tonight.
Wow. New guy on the camera.
New guy on the camera. Gonna have to buy him supper or something. All right, so with that, that's our final words for tonight. We'll see you next Friday night, homecoming against Bennett County.
We hope you enjoyed another live production from Wildcat TV. We would like to thank our production partners Golden West Technologies and LiveTicket.tv for helping us make this production possible. Until our next broadcast.